Yo, what is going on, guys? Audio Stocks here. I appreciate everybody tuning into the video. Today, we are going to be going over AMC, GameStop, the price predictions for the week to come, price predictions for tomorrow to come, and why I do think you're going to see something very big and what that may be, and the levels that we are going to watch. All I ask you guys to do is smash the like on this video, and let's get right into it. All right, guys, AMC down 9% on the day. Closed at 21.21. Apparently closed at 21.21, but over here you can see that it closed at 21.02, which is very, very interesting because when it actually closed, it did say 21.03, and that is on a live stream as well. So all of these numbers, very, very weird, which also brings me to this point that I had. Someone had a buy order at 21 and it tried to get sniped down, right? 530,000 volume in this candle, this single candle right here. You saw volume start to pick up. Super weird coming to close, right? And then you also had a buy order down here at 21.10 midday, 433,000 in this candle, and then you immediately got a pop up out of there. So those are the two things we're looking at to start off the video. But GameStop, let's go over the basics real quick. Closed down 9.86%. SSR is now on for GameStop. So that is one thing to pay attention to. It doesn't do much. It's short sale restriction, so they can't short on downticks, only upticks. It really doesn't do much for the stock, but we are just going to point it out there. Now, the next thing we're looking at really quick is the SPY. What happened with the SPY? You saw red. Okay, let's just take a look, right? The SPY, red. AMC, red. GameStop, red. SNDL, red. MULN, red. Almost the entire market, red. Of course, SST. If you made profits on that, congratulations. I believe ATER still was green. ATER still green. Technically was going in the downtrend, depending on when you bought. But overall, the market was not looking good. What I want to see for the SPY, and this is risky. This is dangerous. But for the SPY, we wanted to hold 450. We extremely wanted to hold it, and we got a bounce off of exactly that. So depending on what happens after hours and pre-market, if we get a bounce, I'm going to be extremely bullish on the SPY, or even if we hold 450 coming to tomorrow. If we break below, this is where it gets dangerous to me, where you could be in potential bear market or maybe even a bear trap here, right? We'll see what happens, but you could come all the way down to 442 or 441 and bounce off of this box or even go back into it. So the SPY scares me, right? Shorts like bear market. Shorts want this thing to sell off. Yada, yada, yada. We're not going to go over too much on the SPY. What I really want to dip my juicy fingers into is AMC, and that sounded disgusting. But we are going to talk about AMC and GameStop. Now, the levels I want AMC and GameStop to jump off of are these, right? For GameStop, I want it to bounce off of $150, okay? 151 to be exact. And the reason I say that is because of this, right? Let's take a look at the level. This is 151. This is the level I want you to pay attention to. You guys can see right here the resistance and then the support. And ultimately, it comes down to AMC. Now, of course, the split, whatever happens with GameStop, is going to be a sympathy play over to AMC. But really, this comes down to AMC, and this is why I say it comes down to AMC. Now, what do I have in front of you? Okay, we are on the daily chart right here for AMC, and I want you to pay attention to these levels here, okay? I want you to pay attention to $20.50, okay? $20.50 is a key level. And also down here, okay, 1203. Now, why do you have these levels? Let's take a look at this, and I swear you can't make this shit up, right? Let's go back over here to May, around May 13th, right? You really, really cannot, I can't make this shit up to you guys. I really can't. Let's take a look at this, right? You had the momentum start picking up right here, picking up, and ultimately this was the rejection candle. And it came down from a high of about 1470 down to about 1203, right at the peak of this, okay, right at the peak of the recent resistance, okay, and it built some support there, and ultimately got its move up, right? It got its move up to $71, a little bit higher than that, but we'll call it 70s, right? Now, what do you have going on right now? Why do I say to pay attention to these levels, right? Right now, I don't think you're at the bounce spot for AMC. I want it to come down to $20.53. Now, if we take a look at this on the 2-hour chart here, this is the level you want it to get to, and I'm going to make it yellow for you guys. Okay, this is the level you want to get to. Let's take this out, and this is the level you ultimately want to pay attention to, right? This big yellow line here is where I think we're going to get our pop. And I do think it's going to come after hours pre-market or even tomorrow. And I think this pop is going to be a very, very key level, extremely key level, right? We broke below this trend line, this overall trend line that we have been respecting, and it's not perfect, but we did break below it. What happened when we actually broke below back in May? If we take a look at just what happened here, right, we're expecting this overall trend line and we break below this box here. Now, it doesn't look too hot on the Weeble aspect, but if I were to take you over here on the 30-minute and just run over to that really quick, bear with me here, but you're going to see the exact same thing that's happening right now, right? And I don't want to correlate this 100%, of course. I mean, history does repeat itself, but let's be a little bit respectful here, right? This is what you're seeing. The overall trend line being respected right here, and then a dip below. This is where we're at. This is exactly where we're at. And me saying it's coming after hours or pre-market or the next day, and this is where we would begin. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Low of $12 all the way up to about 36 within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trading days, okay? And I do believe you're right around that level, whether I'm a day off, you know, a couple hours off, whatever it may be, right? I want to see a bounce off of $20.53. This is the right around the previous resistance that you saw back here, right? February 16th. That's the day that I want to watch as this previous resistance. And that's going to compare this, right? That's going to compare this almost exact to what you're seeing back here. Whoa. Okay, that just went out, but we're going to get right back to it. TradingView likes to do that to me when I swipe too fast. But ultimately, guys, you get what I'm saying. That's going to correlate to this previous resistance and bounce off of this level if history is repeating itself. Now, if history is repeating itself, let's just say it is, you're going to see a 15% gain tomorrow, just about. But ultimately, I put this big green candle here is because I do think within the next week or so, we'll give it about April 11th. I do think by April 11th, you're going to see some sort of move, right? To retest these highs at around $34. You're going to retest the highs at 34, 33, the most recent highs, and ultimately get a break over that, right? I want to watch 36, so on and so forth. And these are the levels that I want you to pay attention to. I don't want everyone to panic on this deceleration, right? The deceleration right here, you have an overextensive acceleration and deceleration, but overall you're respecting the trend line. We broke a little bit below. It's healthy to see. It's exactly what we saw back in May, and ultimately that is what I'm looking for. And I do think that this is not over. I do think you're going to get the next leg up, and it's going to be in the coming week or two. So I'm extremely bullish on AMC, GameStop over the next week or so. I don't know about you guys, but that is the main aspect I'm looking at. Also, if you want to be a theoretical type of person, you could say that the algos could be holding some sell orders and putting them in to be massive buy orders that would be parabolic, right? That would ultimately definitely cause FOMO to kick in, gamma to kick in, et cetera, which leads me to take a look at the options chain, right? You're not going to see much gamma happen unless ultimately we break over $30. And that is what we're looking for, right? That would bring 113,000 call contracts in the money. So we want to break over $30 for AMC. And as for GameStop, not really much going on. There's really not. Guys, this is the basic breakdown. We'll look over the numbers. 900,000 shares available to borrow for AMC. I believe you have 350,000. Yeah, 350,000 shares available to borrow for GameStop. Really, that is the breakdown. That is the breakdown for the video. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Definitely don't panic. If I were to give you a price prediction for tomorrow, just by comparison, I would say tomorrow you're looking at a gain back, hopefully attempting to get up to the $24 zone. Okay, even getting rejected at 24. That's ultimately what we're looking at. I want it to recapture $24, right? that's really it, guys. It could be parabolic tomorrow, but I do think you're going to see a slow climb over the next couple of days, sort of like you saw back in May. So overall, guys, please smash the like on this video. Consider subscribing. Check the links in the description. Feel free to become a member of the family. Links down below, free Discord down below, free stocks, etc., etc., etc. Let's get ready for tomorrow. We will be updating in shorts anything that comes out. Of course, with the SPY, there was some rate hike scares and Europe sanctions on Russia, etc., etc., etc. I think it's just pricing in uncertainty, and I hope we hold 450 and get that pop. I love you all, guys. Lottery Stocks out.